Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth through well. I wanted to go into faith, all right? During this Passover that we're in currently, which is also a Sabbath. I wanted to go into something, about faith because, like Elder Salak, like the Elder Apostle Ariamlab had went into, these spirits, these left-handed spirits. What they're gonna try and do is put it in your mind that you're not worthy, all right, that you don't fit, and that you're not part of the elect. That's their job, to try and disrupt, but the just shall live by faith, and I've had it happen plenty of times to me, especially last night, yesterday during the Passover. Something, a wicked thought that came into my mind was, don't even celebrate it. Don't even keep the Passover. You're not worthy enough to keep the Passover. You shouldn't keep the Passover. What if you're not part of the elect and you keep the Passover? Just these negative thoughts that enter into your mind, and it'll try and sway you from being in this truth, man. And that's just a part of being in this truth. When you go into some of these movies, they're based off of real life stories and situations. Like you have the Jedi and the Sith, and you have the left-handed spirits and the right-handed spirits, that use the Force. They both use the Force, because they all come from one, which is Yahweh, the Most High. But when you go into the story of the Sith and the Jedi, you see that the Sith are not swift from what they're doing, but the Jedi are constantly being swifted, all right, and pulled towards the dark side to pull them out of the light, and eventually that's what happened to the main character, and to many characters it ended up happening too, and the same thing with us, man. These left-handed spirits are trying to sway us from this truth, and if they do sway us and they make progress, with keeping us away from this truth, then we weren't just part of the elect, as simple as that. So, with these negative thoughts that come into the mind and it tries to sway you from being in this truth, man, just stay strong and keep fighting for what we know is true. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So let me get Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, which is Esau, Edom, also the 2/3. All right, but it says, but the just shall live by faith, which mainly is talking about Esau, Edom, but the just shall live by faith is talking about the elect, and that election, Salak, comes from the friends of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I believe that was Sirach. Was it 24? Was it Wisdom of Solomon 7? Let me see. Created me from the beginning, before the world, and I shall never fail. Sirach 24 and 9. He created me from the beginning, before the world, and I shall never fail. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai created Yahweh Shai, all right, or Yahweh created Yahweh Shai, and Bahasham Yahweh Shai, all right, through the name of Yahweh Shai, he created the angels, and he created the elect, all right. There's also another one in 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and going from, you go from 1 through 5, which I'm not going to read. But in verse 6, it says, then did I consider these things, right? Because before anything was ever created, the Most High considered it. When you go into that word consider, all right, it means with thought, with intent, So the Most High intended all these things to happen, So it was all intended by the Most High. So it says, then did I consider these things. That means way before anything was ever created, the Most High considered with intent all these things to happen, right? And they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also shall they be ended, and by none other. So if the Most High said Esau Edom is going to pay for what he's done, all right, who are you to try and be a piece of clay turning to the potter, saying, why hast thou made me thus? You know, why did you make Esau that way? Well, if God's powerful, why did he make me this way, you know? But that's just the way the Most High set it up, man. You know? So it says, Habakkuk 2:4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. You see, the just shall live by faith, and that's the faith we're living in. There's another one down here. Mark 4:40. Let me actually go into the chapter. Mark 4:39. And he arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was great calm. And he said unto them, why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith? And they feared exceedingly, and said one to another, what manner of man is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him? You see, if something as uncontrollable as the wind and the sea, even to this present day, all right, something as uncontrollable as the wind and the sea bows down to Yahushai, all right, who works for Yahweh the Most High. If we work for Yahushai, how much more, all right, is Yahushai gonna do for us, you know? Not that we deserve it or anything like that, but, you know, because, you know, we're part of the elect, the one Ratzazam, part of that number, you know? So that faith that we carry, that faith is going to bring forth, all right, that salvation. You know, all we got to do is keep believing. You know, and this was just a quick hit. So let me go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, you see, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and their going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And that's all we need, man. We just need that hope that we carry. Okay? We don't need to hear, you know, what Esau Edom's science has to say about anything, or what Vocab Malone has to say about this truth. We don't need to hear any of that, man. You know, what we believe in is Yahweh and Yahushai, and we'll believe the scriptures to be true. Okay? And if we're following after that, and we're in those footsteps, and we're in that mindset, all right, then even when things try to sway us, all right, these left-handed spirits and these people, even when they try to sway us, okay, Yahweh Shem Yahushai has our back. You know, if you keep this faith, you know, and this faith is like a seed of a mustard seed, smallest amongst seeds, you know, but yet so powerful that it can remove a tree. Okay, if it was in your faith, all right, to remove a tree and plant it in the ocean, it would do so. You know, that's how powerful this is, man. You know, our mind can't even process the concept of faith, you know, but we can carry it. So with that, I hope that was edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.